are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3. And Durant gets it to go.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now here's Thompson. There's the triple. Richards pulls it in. Here's Phoenix. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
It's his first trip to the line. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Van Vliet against Booker. Out to Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
And KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. 3 points. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Green.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Here's Brooks. Left side, Green. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
For 3, Booker. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And it's Houston's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Now here's Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Outside for Green. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Offensive board. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 12.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
3-pointer. The putback. Richards pulls it in. The Suns leading. Şengün with a steal. The open shot by Thompson. Nails the wide open jumper. Thompson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. And yep, it's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Durant. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that
one. Substitution on the board.
Thompson outside. Outside for Brooks. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! What? And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Holiday up top, defended by Jones. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
There's Plumlee with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, O'Neal. It's hauled in by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Şengün. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jones. Thompson fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got 10 points. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
VanVleet, the pass to Eason. Booker against VanVleet. And he's going for the oop here. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Booker fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Thompson. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
So for the Rockets, Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And Green is subbed in for Whitmore. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. VanVleet finds Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix. 9-point game. And the three-pointer goes.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside Jones. Back to Booker. Dunn outside. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Green. From behind the arc. Green, money from deep.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
A minute 4 left in the second period. Durant for three. Another three for Phoenix.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Oh, Green with the gritty bucket inside.
And shots like this seem to get Green going. I mean, he feels like he can score on any type of defense.
Durant for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get it again. Now here's Brooks, defended by Dunn. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Brooks. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Dunn. Plumlee passes to Dunn. For three, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant. Thompson scanning the floor. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Rockets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Richard's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And now the Suns fast break. Durant for three. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Durant with a screen on Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Durant. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Fast break, here we go. Here's Thompson, Green for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 10. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Green. The three is up. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Screen by Durant. Booker, pass to Durant. Dunn, right side. Off target with the 3. The Rockets lead by 10. Thompson attacking. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Booker. Durant against Brooks. The 3 is up. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Booker. He's got 11. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the triple. Here's Eason. Sends it home from three-point land. Eason's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beal against Green. Oh, got a piece of it. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And that one's good by Durant.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Van Vliet against Booker. Left side O'Neal. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Van Vliet. Booker for 3. Eason pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Suns trail by 13. Durant inside, defended by Eason. Beal with it. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Booker. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Robbed. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
Substitution on the board.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets earning this break in the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Mason Plumlee, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at small forward. For 3, Booker. Oh, Booker with the triple.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
For 3, Smith. Plumlee pulls down the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
A shot by Holiday, no good. On the wing, Jones, defended by Eason. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Sengun with a steal. And stolen by Jones. Booker surveying the D. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Smith into the lane, out to the right wing, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday to tie it up. Outside for Booker. Pass to Richards. It's Beal on the wing and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. VanVleet, the pass to Sengun. And here is Thompson, guarded by Durant. To win the cold spell. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Booker. Outside for Green. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Durant. The Suns trailing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Yeah, Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
VanVleet finds Thompson. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Thompson's got 23 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside Durant. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Sengun, a screen on Beal. Green, the pass to Thompson. Here's VanVleet. Booker defending. Here's Green. Back to VanVleet. Outside for Brooks. Up top, Thompson. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Thompson right side. Outside, Green. VanVleet outside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-3 run. Outside Durant. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Fred VanVleet. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he cannot get the third one to drop. Going just 1 for 3.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there. But he does tie it up.
Here's Thompson. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
For 3, Durant connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Brooks outside. Outside for Green. Back to Brooks. Shoots over Booker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie.
to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Washington in at the small forward. Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. They get it again. They kick it out to Green. Brooks with no one around. Misses the three. Unloads. Thompson with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Three-pointers off the mark. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson with it, picked up by Van Vliet. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And on the way from Irving for three. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Şengün with the screen for Green. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Green passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And another three for Houston.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Out to Brooks. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Thompson. Irving passes to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Şengün kicks to Green. The second chance effort. Out to Thompson. Right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 8. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Şengün. Brooks from outside. And another three for Houston.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Green kicks to Thompson. No good on the triple. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Stolen by Van Vliet. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Green slams it in.
Green loves putting that vertical of his to good use. Nice timing on that alley-oop.
Irving passes to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Thompson, no good. Irving up top, covered by Van Vliet. Fires the three. Green with the block. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Fires the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Christie kicks to Irving. Takes a 3. Eason grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Holiday against Irving. Dinwiddie wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the gate. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Irving passes to Christie. Back to Irving. And stolen by Eason. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 13.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Irving passes to Christie. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Smith for 3. And it's Smith again missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Eason gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 13. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
so calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Back to Irving. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Ively the pass to Christie. Ively with the screen. Dallas no good that time either.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's taken away by Smith. And here is Şengün. Still yet to score. The Rockets with another miss. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Dinwiddie. Irving a screen on Easton. The kick out to Irving. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim. One eye.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got P.J. Washington. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Davis in at the 4.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here's Green outside. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Green's got 11 points.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge 3-ball. Payback right at you. Great response.
Klay Thompson with that deep range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson, high post. Davis is there. Şengün with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide-open look for Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Stolen by Washington. Irving with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Davis with a screen on Green. Thompson misses. Rockets leading by 6. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Green kicks to Thompson for 3. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target from outside. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Clark famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Irving sets a screen for Thompson, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. And Tari Eason subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Shepard's checked in for Houston. Dallas also making some changes. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Williams in for Dinwiddie. Shepard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Nice shot by Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Christie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, Green. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Christie. Dallas, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Shepard missing. Mavericks trail by 12. Williams passes to Christie. Trying to get something going. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they're winning the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Now here is Smith. Smith with a screen on Irving. On the clock. Over to the left wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Now Marshall. Edwards with the screen for Marshall. Edwards inside. Covered by Smith. And here's Marshall from the arc. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Irving with the steal. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Out to the right wing. Here's Eason. Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Smith finds Şengün. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Williams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Dallas also making a switch. Prosper's checked in. Williams, that's good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Dallas moving it around. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And it's Shepard missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up. Over Williams. Williams can't hit. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Takes the three. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Smith. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving kicks to Marshall. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nice shot by Smith.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
3, Marshall. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jabari Smith.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Williams. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Shepard. Exum deciding where to go with it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Whitmore with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Smith missing. Here's Lively. And it's Exum at the elbow. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Here's Thompson. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Davis with it. Durant covering. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Dunn. There's a screen. Booker, the pass to Durant. From deep. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Here's Dallas now. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding. But Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Irving, the pass to Thompson. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, that's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Richards with a screen. Now Beal. Back to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Phoenix leading by 5. Beal with it. Irving picks him up. Booker for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Irving against Beal. 4-3. And Kyrie Irving with the 3.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Screen by Durant. Booker, good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Irving. Thompson finds Davis. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Thompson scanning the floor. Irving for 3. Richards pulls it in. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot by Dunn, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Davis, the pass to Irving. Nice move. Clock at 6. Dallas, no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Stolen by Davis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Davis from long range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Screen by O'Neal with the fadeaway. Booker no good. And Durant with the block. They retain possession. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the three. Jones up top. Outside O'Neal. From the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Irving with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Christie. Hits the trifecta. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Beal, the pass to Allen. Here's Plumlee from behind the arc. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Knocked away. And now the Suns' fast break gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix leading by 5. Pass to O'Neal. The three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Irving, the pass to Christie for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Jones with the ball. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee a screen. Beal from outside. Nails it from 3. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Dinwiddie with it. Dunn in his pocket. Now Lively. Dinwiddie outside. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
There's a screen. Outside Irving. Screen by Lively. Irving, pass to Dinwiddie. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns lead by 5. Jones feels it out. Pass to Plumlee. Now Jones. O'Neal on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Christie passes it to Irving. Over Jones. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Beal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Durant, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Davis. Williams misses. Washington against Durant. Takes a three. At the arc. KD drains it.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Thompson against Allen. Gafford with a screen on Allen. Outside Davis. The kick out to Williams. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns lead by 8. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Booker with a screen on Davis. There's the three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Booker for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Who poked away. Stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Beal with it. Now Thompson defending. Beal's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 8. Oh, Durant with a steal. The 3. Out to Beal. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Kyrie Irving. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Here's Irving. And the shot is good off the backboard. Irving's got 7.
And this is Irving's role. A natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Irving against Booker. Durant with it. The 3 ball. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Thompson outside. Here's Gafford. Pass to Davis. Out to Thompson. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Outside Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker looking around. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. Davis with it. Now guarded by Booker. Thompson passes to Davis. From outside the arc. Thompson, no good. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Beal, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Thompson finds Irving. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Davis a screen. Irving the pass to Davis. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here they come. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to O'Neal. Durant with a screen on Gafford. On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Davis. Durant's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. Left side, Irving. Here's Marshall. Launches it. It's intercepted. Booker against Irving. Beal, the pass to Durant. For three, Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Marshall. Puts up a three. They get it back. Thompson outside. There's a screen by Marshall. Thompson passes to Marshall. Clock at 4. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Durant looking around. O'Neal with it. Checked by Davis. Durant with a screen on Davis. For three, O'Neal. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Derek Lively. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. Pass to Christie. Takes the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his third assist of the night.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns lead by 18. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Plumlee a screen on Dinwiddie. Booker for three. Booker missing again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the wing on the left. Launches a three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Plumlee a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Booker. Booker missing again. Mavericks trail by 15. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Gafford.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Booker finds Beal. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Irving. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
Irving against Booker. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And look, if you get Kyrie in the open floor, it's going to be a problem because, you know what? He's pretty much unstoppable when you get there.
Now here's Durant. No good again that time. Irving looking around. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
Richards with a screen. Pass to Durant. From downtown. Oh, the response. Durant.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Thompson outside. Washington outside. Outside for Davis. Gafford with a screen on Durant. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
In the clutch, Davis just showing supreme focus. When his team needs him, that's when he shows up the most.
Booker, good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Here's the three. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dunn outside. The three, Durant. That shot missing. Here's Irving. That's tipped. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Drains the triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Durant, the pass to Richards. Outside Durant. Pass to Dunn. Right wing. Now here's Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Beal with a screen on Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, Allie's. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson.
defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet in green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. A nice shot by Booker.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
And it's Brooks in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Thompson outside. Out to Brooks from past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Richards. KD sets the pick for Booker. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Hands it from downtown.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Brooks outside. Fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Brooks has got 12 points in the game.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
And really deep through that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Now here's Thompson, still without a basket. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Thompson. Out to Brooks. The 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from KD. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 18.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
With 3, Booker nailed from three-point land.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's Houston on the break. Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Done outside. Back to Richards. Outside for Durant. And stolen by Thompson. And here's Brooks from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit difference. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Great open look there. Eason's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here is O'Neal. Shot is good off the back rim and in. O'Neal's got his first basket. Houston leading by 11. Holiday dishes to Smith. Back to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Holiday, a screen on Beal. Pass to Şengün. 4 on the clock. Eason against Allen. Shot by Eason, no good. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Allen kicks to Beal. Up top, Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Beal from long range. It's deflected. Inside, Whitmore with it. Jones covering. Smith against O'Neal. Smith, no luck.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Allen, that's good.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Smith inside, working on Plumlee. Out to Smith. Can they get it? That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to O'Neal. Jones, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Şengün against Plumlee. Back to Eason. Holiday with the 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Runs out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant's checked in for Grayson Allen. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Booker in for Tyus Jones. Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. It really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Brooks, here we go. Back to Thompson. Brooks with a screen on dime. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Brooks. The Rockets with another miss. Suns trail by 10. Here we go, one-on-one. No good from Durant. Thompson surveying the floor. This one for three. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Thompson. Brooks has got 24 points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Durant, money from deep.
But Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Brooks with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. KD, a screen on Van Vliet for three. Booker, another three for Phoenix.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Thompson. Count it. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Here's Thompson driving inside. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Durant way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. That's tipped, stolen by Durant. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
From deep, Brooks. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Durant with a wide open look. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
The open shot by Brooks. The rebound by Richard. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal the pass to Richards. Brooks against Durant. Booker with the screen for KD. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Thompson, a screen on Dunn. Now here's Brooks. 33 points for him. And the wide open shot from Green. That three off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Durant. For the three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Thompson against Durant. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Brooks feeling it out a bit with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 38 points.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Houston leading by 13. Poked away. Beal with the steal. And here's Booker from the arc. The break finished off by Devin Booker.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Brooks outside. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Pass to Green. Down against Brooks. And he lays it straight in. Brooks has got 40 points.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Thompson. Brooks has got 42 in the game. Here's Booker. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
It's been all about Dillon Brooks for the Houston Rockets. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Devin Booker out there with Jones. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Dillon Brooks. He's checked in for the Rockets. Booker finds Plumlee. Back to Booker. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. O'Neal's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Holiday, the pass to Brooks. To the middle. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones, the pass to Booker. Back to Jones. Booker in the corner. Outside, Jones. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
A fader. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Jones. Booker outside. Pass to Durant over Smith. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And it's Durant missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Brooks, the pass to Easton. Şengün with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Here's Brooks, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Jalen Green comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit them.
A nice shot by Booker.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Pass to Brooks. It's intercepted. Booker looking around. Beal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game. Brooks right side. From the arc. It's rebounded by Durant. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-5 run here. Shoots over VanVleet. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Booker with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Such a wide open look. Beal's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Phoenix.
That's just a great shot by a great scorer. Bradley Beal in the house.
And Thompson gets to Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Well, Phoenix shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Beal dishes to Booker. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Green finds Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Booker with it. Now Green defending for 3. Durant. Rockets with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Brooks outside. Inside. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Pass to Brooks from outside the arc. And it's KD with the rebound. Booker outside. There's the 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W.
to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here are the starters for Houston. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Stolen by Thompson. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Washington. Thompson outside. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet on the wing. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Davis. Van Vliet misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Brooks. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Irving, the pass to Washington. And here's Davis. Back to Washington. Davis with a screen on Şengün. They get it back. Outside for Irving. Davis with a screen on Green. Irving for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Irving up top. Brooks defending. Davis with a screen on Green. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson scanning the floor. Brooks outside. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And here's Thompson for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson right side. Outside for Green. Pass to Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Brooks has got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thompson with it. Checked by Washington. And it's Thompson penetrating. Brooks outside. Releases. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. The 3 is up. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. There's the 3. On target from range.
The ability of Davis to shoot from out there really does open the floor for him.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Thompson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Davis, the pass to Christie. The three. Smith with the rebound. Green against Dinwiddie. Smith outside. Outside, Green. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got Najee Marshall, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Christie in at the 3 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Mavericks trail by 3. Irving with it. He's picked up by Eason. Outside Irving. From deep. Dallas no good that time either. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Down low. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Eason. Şengün, the screen. Outside Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Şengün, the screen. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Şengün.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. We can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Eason, pass to Smith. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Eason finds Smith. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Smith's got his first points of the night.
And an intelligent play there from Smith. He keeps his head even with the shot clock running down and saves the possession.
Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Christie. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. Irving, the pass to Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. No good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Pass to Thompson. for three. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Houston in the lead from downtown. And Thompson gets the three. Thompson's got 6.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Irving for three. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Easton. For three, Smith. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Dallas is shooting only 27% for today's game. Irving finds Thompson. Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Irving for three. Buries it from three. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Left side Easton. Three-pointer Van Vliet. Sinks it from distance. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Irving with a deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. Outside for Brooks. Misses the 3. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Thompson. For the lead. The Mavericks rebound. Back to Irving. Washington, a screen on Van Vliet. Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Van Vliet misses. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Brooks with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Brooks, the pass to Sengun. Back to Brooks. Yes, and it's Sengun picking up the assist. Sengun's got his 3rd assist of the night. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough, tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and is proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Driving inside. Pass to Sengun. Back to Thompson. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson with a steal. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's Davis with the 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets trail. Pass to Brooks. Sengun with it. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Washington. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. No good on the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Davis. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Van Vliet. Irving against Van Vliet. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Washington. Rebound by Van Vliet. Well, Houston's shooting 34% thus far in this game. And here's Thompson for three. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 9.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Outside for Brooks. Thompson outside. Şengün passes to Thompson. There's the drive. Beyond the arc. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Thompson. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The three, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Van Vliet against Williams. Smith passes to Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Launches it. The shot misses. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Houston. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Najee Marshall, Edwards out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Edwards for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 4. And they're pushing it up. Here's Şengün. And hits a 3 from the wing. Şengün's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul. Williams has checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Christie. Hits a 3-pointer.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Houston. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving looking around. Here's Marshall, defended by Şengün. From deep three-point land. Offensive board. Back to Irving. Pass to Christie. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Christie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Now here's Whitmore. Lets the 3 fly. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Holiday. That's to Şengün. Smith with it. Marshall's there. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Eason can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Christie. Got a piece of it. Şengün with a steal. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Rockets lead by 4. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Houston?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
This one for 3. Kept alive by Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Shepard. To the right side for 3. Smith connects from downtown. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Thompson scanning the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Fires the 3. Smith no good. The Mavericks shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Lively. Out to Thompson. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
He buries it from 3.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Rockets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Amen Thompson.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Here's Marshall. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Out to the right wing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Christie. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Lively against Van Vliet. Here's Eason. No good there. And so it's Houston winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
All right, Allie, good stuff there.
confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Durant for three. Connects from three-point range.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Thompson, a screen on Booker. Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. No good on the three. From deep. Durant, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And here is Davis. Outside Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a three. Traps in the tray.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And Durant launches from deep. And Durant can't get that one to fall. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Beal with the steal. KD against Washington. And KD good for 3. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, Durant takes a hard shot and makes it look so easy.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Over to the wing. Dunn dishes to Durant. Jacks up a 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Outside Irving. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change. O'Neal's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. And he drives in. And Thompson throws it down.
Woo, don't sleep on Clay's bounce. All right, look, 6'6". He's got surprising bounce. He sneaks them in every once in a while.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Durant, the pass to Booker. Here's the screen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Gafford passes to Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns leading by 4. KD sets the pick for Beal. Back to KD. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. KD's got 12 points in the game. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Now, here is Irving. Gafford passes to Thompson. Now, here is Irving. Thompson looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Washington. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide-open man.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Washington. A wide open look for Durant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Now Irving. Thompson for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines in high. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Huddling out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at point. Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Mason Plumlee. And here's Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Irving passes to Christie. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Lets it go with the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Christie's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Beal from long range. Christie with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Marshall. Now Irving takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Dallas leading by 5. Christie with the screen on Jones. Nobody near Irving. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jones kicks to Allen. Outside Beal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Marshall with the steal. Pulls up for 3. The shot's good from Christie. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
O'Neal wide open. And just miss after miss right now. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. Shoots a fader. Booker sinks the 3. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And here's Booker after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Kicks it out to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas leading by 8. On the wing, Dinwiddie hasn't made one yet. Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Irving finds Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a three.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Irving against Booker. Here's Irving. He's got 9. Thompson outside. Overdone. Booker pulls it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Outside, O'Neal. Dunn right side. Marshall with the steal. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Thompson for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Thompson is out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Irving dishes to Thompson. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 8. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
Pass to Washington. Here's Thompson. He's covered by Beal. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. KD sets the pick for Beal. Now Booker. Three-pointer. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Thompson. Outside for Davis. Back to Thompson for 3. And it's Davis finishing it off.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Drills the 3-pointer.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Irving passes to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Beal. Thompson way outside. Again, the miss by Thompson. Suns trail by 7. Beal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Irving with it. Now Beal defending. Davis, the pass to Thompson. The tray. Thompson making it look easy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Irving against Booker. Booker is screen on Davis. And here's KD for 3. Dallas leading by 7. Irving looking for an opening. Davis in the corner. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. Irving for 3. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 7. There's the triple. KD can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Davis finds Thompson. Davis with a screen on Booker. Irving with it. Outside, Davis. There's a screen by Washington. And it's Davis missing. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Fades away. And there's Booker on the assist by Durant. Booker's got 18 points.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Durant. 14 points for him. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Booker.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Davis. Thompson, a screen on Durant. Davis, the pass to Washington. Back to Davis. Thompson for 3. A shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 4. We're going to... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup, huddling out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Jones in at the point guard. For 3, Booker, and responds! Booker, big time!
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Merciless answer from Dinwiddie. He says, I can do that as well.
O'Neal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Christie. Pass to Marshall. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Marshall. Top of the key. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. O'Neal outside. Booker looking around. Booker is screen on Dinwiddie. There's O'Neal with the 3.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn sets a screen for O'Neal. Sinks the 3-pointer. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Dunn kicks to Plumlee. Christie against Booker. To the paint. O'Neal dishes to Jones. Booker with the screen for O'Neal. Another miss by O'Neal. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. In the corner, Lively with it. Comes to Dinwiddie. Shoots the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. And Lively pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Irving passes to Christie. Irving, a screen on down. The shot's good from Christie.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Dallas has gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Marshall. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Down low. Kicks it out to Booker. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. And here are the Mavericks now. They lead by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Irving for 3. It's good from long range.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Christie. Off the mark. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that...
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.